Still celebrating for the victory of Milan. Let's go. Let's go. Should be done. Should be. Let me see. Live. Okay. Peter, you have no idea. This is what I'm gonna do as soon as I have a little bit of credit. I need to buy everything new, brother. Brand new, literally everything new. It's very hard because you want to like share your passion and blah blah blah, but still like I'm using technology of back in like 10 years, not 10 years, no, but technology goes so fast and it's so hard now to stay behind. Gosh. Ciao is a beast. Now it's okay. Yeah, thank you guys. Be disappointed by this live thing that. Yeah. Ciao is a beast. Ciao honestly is a beast. Kaksa, how you doing, man? We did it. We did it. Oh yes, we did it. Ciao is super good. Ciao is super good. Look at that, James 24. I remember the very first stream 2-2 to Roma. Now look at us. Come on, Milan. Milan controlled the tempo of the game. Yeah, I agree. I agree. The only thing that makes me feel a little bit sour is that. Okay, I'm not gonna move anything. The only thing that makes me feel a little bit sour is that Milan could have score goal number one, and number two also we could have concede. We could have conceded goal, especially there was a moment in the second half that we were not reacting. We were not reacting, and I'm not saying that Tottenham was dangerous because this is one of the first things that I said also on the other stream. I was like, I was a bit disappointed by Tottenham. I was expecting a little bit more of energy, but I see why they lost a couple of matches in FA Cup and in Premier. I saw why, because if you're a little bit more organized to this team, to Tottenham, if tonight was like Real Madrid, for example, versus Tottenham, Real Madrid was like probably giving 5, even 6 to Tottenham tonight because they were like under a train. And that stadium, and I don't know, Peter, I don't know if you guys, you realize like the Tottenham Stadium, it's stunning. It's one of the most beautiful stadium around the world, really. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But they always have the same chant. Na 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 na. What one and the other one it's like that's it. They only have two chants, and for the rest they are quiet. I can hear there was like 70 maybe not 65,000 Tottenham supporters. There was 3,000 Milan fan, and I can hear only the Milan fan. I don't know. I don't know. But I felt like that, bro. I literally felt like that. I was like, seriously? What is this? I don't understand. I'm not amused by Tottenham's fan. Not at all, man. I was expecting much, much more. Maybe, but Tottenham is known that it's not that strong, let's say, in Europe. So that's okay. It's good for us, man. Did you watch the arrival of the Curva Sud in London? Of course, man. Of course, I watched it. It was super fun. That was super fun. I think the Banditi posted something on Instagram. I have a very cool picture. Check it out. It's super super good. It's super good that picture where there are like the little houses of England, typical one, two, three floor maximum, and there are all the guys with the black hoodie on walking into London. Really good, man. James, everyone in here right now are the OGs. We all remember each other from the first stream, and we will remember each other in the last. Milan isn't just a team. The emotion and the relationship are unreal. Comment of the stream. Let's go. Look, James, you deserve this little cheers to you. To you. Comment of the day. Wow, man. Good stuff, guys. Very, very, very good stuff. Very good stuff. Very, very good. Very happy. So who do you think, who you want now? This is the real question, guys. Who do you want now? Who do you, if you can pick, honestly, because now I don't care. I don't know about you. You feel you're like, oh, I want to get an easy one. I understand that getting an easy one. Maybe you go to the maybe, because from now on there is no Champions League. There is no easy match. There is no easy match. None. No. Tottenham wasn't easy for us. Tottenham wasn't easy, and we went through. If you can pick one, who you gonna pick? Who you gonna pick? Who you wanna have in a quarterfinal? Just for fun, just for, you know. You wanna have the Chelsea again? Ooh, Chelsea wanna have Chelsea. That's good. Yeah, I would love to. I was about to say Atletico de Madrid, but we didn't have the Atletico is not playing. But those are the two teams that I would love. Actually, three from last year: Atletico, Porto, because remember Porto, the fault on Benacer, I remember it, and Chelsea. One of these three. But well, one is playing against Inter. Exactly, David. Porto. One is playing against Inter. One is out, and one is Chelsea. So we'll see. Peter, you want to have Bayer? Oof. Gosh, Benfica. I saw yesterday Benfica play, man. Wow. If Benfica comes up, I'm getting very excited. But nobody's saying that. Yeah, because right now we don't know yet what team is gonna go out, but what team we can possibly face, because the frame is not ready yet. But you know, from now on, I'm sure we can actually get also Italian teams. You know, you all know what I'm thinking. You all know what I'm thinking, and that is the scary one. Because if you have another derby, guys, I don't know for how many nights I'm not gonna sleep. Already last night it was a bit, but getting Inter, I don't know. Did we play against Bayer? What are you talking about? Porto, Benfica. I definitely wouldn't wish for Bayer. Yeah, we're just chit-chatting now. Napolitan guy. We're just chit-chatting. I'd rather play anyone else but Bayer. Well, but Bayer, it's challenging. You basically are. You're definitely not gonna go through. Well, I don't know, but there is a very small chance that you go through, because Bayer it's used to play this kind of match. Meanwhile, for us, it's gonna be a new experience. But as Paolo Maldini said before the match last year, they weren't planning to win in the Scudetto, and the Scudetto just happened. And this year, they were not thinking. Probably this year they were not thinking even to win in the Scudetto. They were thinking just about to do better in Champions League, reaching the last 16th. Probably. Hang on a second. So 3 years ago, so since Pioli, the year of Pioli, what's happened the year of Pioli? The first year of Pioli, did we, what's happened? In the first year of Pioli, I think we should have been playing the Europa League, but I think there was a time that Zvonimir Boban said, you know what, fuck the Europa League, I don't care. As long as we fill up our our money issues. That was the year that we didn't have any European Cup. Then the year after, with Inter with Lukaku and Hakimi, we finished second, and we back in Champions League. Last year we played against Porto, Liverpool, and Atletico de Madrid, and we didn't even qualify. This year already we qualified for the first time for the last 16th, and now we did even one step ahead compared to last year. So here is the real question, guys. The real question is now is, are you going, what's the goal of the season now at this point? What do you think is going to be the goal of the season at this point? Because we already doing something, we did something great. So what's the you know what's the thing about this season now? What is going to be? I think honestly we can reach easily the top 4. I don't think there is any issue, man. Yeah, I read. You still everyone is still behind Bayern, man. Not just watch them playing against PSG. I don't think any Italian teams is matched to their physiques. They played face pace in 90 minutes. Yeah. But LDL, you join a moment of the conversation that we were talking. Who you want? We were just chit chatting. Was like, okay, just for fun, who you wanna face, who you wanna prove yourself against, what team you wanna prove yourself. And some people say Chelsea, some people say what's his name, Real, and Peter said Bayern. LDL, we don't fear nobody. We respect everyone, but we are not afraid like you. No, he's not afraid. Come on, don't beef, don't beef. From now on, definitely we are not scared anymore. It doesn't matter. From now on, for us, it's just from now on, it's gonna be just a game. Whoever we're gonna face, man. Teams are gonna be scared now to see Milan in the quarterfinal. I'm sure, because anything could happen. How you feel about drawing Inter? You don't go. Not gonna sleeping. No, I really hope, for my heart, I hope I'm not gonna see internet. I'm not gonna see. I don't wanna have internet. I don't wanna have Inter. I mean, I wanna have Inter so bad. Actually, it's gonna be super fun. I don't think my heart could handle a UEFA Champions League derby. I agree with you. I don't know, man. Actually, what's the same? Actually, if all the teams, if we draw Inter, that's the only must-win tie. Yeah, this is like it's a little bit like what's happened back in 2003. I don't know if you remember that we beat in semi-final Inter and in final Juve, that we won the Champions League with basically with 2 draws. What was it? Just 2 draws. That the first one was 1-1, and the second one was a 0-0 against Inter, and then the one in the final we did 0-0, and then we play and then we won a penalty, something like this. Yeah, yeah, but it's gonna be Inter. Is gonna be massive. It's gonna be massive. It's gonna be phew, amazing, amazing. Life with Uncle Sharma. Yeah, because it's scary, but you have to think positively and thinking like, imagine if you have in a quarterfinal Inter and you beat them. Believe, believe. Because I still believe that Milan, we had our no moment. I agree, but I still believe that Milan is better than Inter. Still now, still now. I am not convinced by Inter because Inter does like this, up and down, up and down. Maybe because I'm just an external fan of Inter. Well, external, not fan is the wrong word, but external viewer of Inter. But I feel like if we face Inter with the same mentality that we face Inter in the first derby this year, they're not gonna stand. But we need a striker. All your comments, guy, are correct. We need another striker because today we risk a lot not winning. We risked a lot. There was a lot of chances, that Milan didn't score. One time with Brahim Diaz, one time with what's his name, with Tonali, with well, Messia wasn't really a good one, but I wanna have yeah. The one with Tonali was massive, and the post with Origi, and man, in that moment that Origi hit the post, I'm like, look, you know what's gonna happen now that I was afraid that they were doing a counter attack, and there was a penalty for them. Typical things. That's why our defender Kalulu, Fikayo Tomori, all the team has been really good because I felt like this is the classical team that is not able to play and put the ball in the net, but they're gonna dive and they're gonna find a penalty. Typical. Okay, let me read. I don't want Italian club. I know old heart secretly wants Real Madrid. I want personally. What team I want? Well, if I can, well, I'm gonna say that again, guys. I'm gonna say that again. I don't like Mourinho, but Mourinho says something really truthful, but really smart. And he said, if you wanna go on top of Europe, anyway, at some point you need to meet them all. So it doesn't matter if you meet them now, if you meet them later. You need to meet them all. So Bayern, Real Madrid. I mean, it's gonna be super exciting to meet in this kind of team. I would like to see Milan, Real Madrid, of course. I mean, piece of history of football. You know, I would love to. I would love 21 Champions League title, as Peter say. How cool is it gonna be? Wow. They're gonna drill us. They're gonna, but you know, you never know. You never know. You never know. Benfica, Porto, or Inter. Chelsea feels a bit painful. Of course, you want to play the big club, but Milan needs the money for advancing round. Yeah. I like that. Yeah. Chelsea, you still have hope? You want to have Chelsea? Yeah, that's good. Probably, yeah, man. Probably a little bit of Chelsea. Why not? I wouldn't mind it. Ball is round. Everything is possible. That's it. That's it. That's it, guys. Wow. Good stuff. Wow. Yeah. So we'll see. Other than that, guys, I'm done. we have unfinished business with Liverpool and Chelsea. True. True. That's something that we could. That's something that we have some unfinished business for Porto too. Exactly. That's something that. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. No, this match was good, man. This match was good. Was really good. I'm very, very happy with everything happened tonight. The only thing that I wish was that we could have scored. That's it. Inter is playing against Porto. And the ref was the same, eh? Did you see, guys? The ref was the same. The same ref was the same ref of Porto, of Milan Porto. That's why I didn't like that ref. Even today, he was so bossy, so bossy. But I think Milan played smartly. We start learning, and if you consider how much Tottenham spend for their Premier League, for the champions, and how much we spending last summer, we beat them. Job done. How crazy is that? But we have the full team, while Tottenham had a couple of players missing. But I don't think, I watched Tottenham tonight. I don't think it was a problem of missing players. I didn't see I was expecting much more from Son. From the Korean guy, I was expecting much more. Didn't see much. Perisic, for example, is another player. I remember when we was playing in Inter under Conte, man, Perisic was impossible to take. Literally impossible to take. Who else? Son was terrible. Kulusevski. Nothing special. I mean, because what did you say? I missed that comment. What did you say about Son? Son this season has been poor. Yeah, I read some comments that Son has been very. Perisic is a nightmare for Calabria. Yeah, Kalulu hates Son today. Yeah. Son has been terrible this year, but Conte also was completely uninterested in the last 20 minutes of the game. Sub and defender and for attacker already out the door. Yeah, no, I agree. I think they will sack him. I think they will sack him because there is nothing to do with Conte now. Kalulu has a son. Kalulu, Krunic, and who else was the guy on the right? Messias, yeah. The only thing that I was hearing Seedorf, he was in for the. I think if Spurs doesn't make to top 4, Conte is finished. Yeah, they will keep him for the. Man, Conte earns something like 12, almost 15 millions a year. 12s. Donnarumma out of making errors with Magic Mike is prospering for Milan on the way to the quarterfinal. Because we believe. Next match against Salernitana, by the way, in San Siro, yeah, easy. Victory, easy. Young Milan, quite often I saw that it's performs as with enthusiasm. So if there is enthusiasm behind, Milan will win. If there is not much enthusiasm or it's a bit boring, they will not. I will see. I will be very, very interesting to see beginning of April, guys. Napoli-Milan. It's gonna be a good match. I'm gonna be very, very, very excited because it's an important match. By the way, guys, do you know what time? Do you know when is gonna be the quarterfinal? When? What time of the year? Like what date? Around? It's gonna be April? Mid-April maybe? Let me know. Messias was frustrating in attack today. I was wondering what Salemaker would have done with the opportunity Messias had tonight. By the time Alexis was gone, Milan was already going more defense. Yeah, over there they need to talk because they need to understand next year what they want to do on the right side. So do you also with the lineup? You want to really play with three defender because at the end of the day, guys, as you know, well, Maldini and Nesta, they were at Amazon Italy. They were showing the match on Amazon Prime, and they had the interviewer. They were Nesta, Seedorf, and they had even Maldini coming in and talking. And Nesta asked him to Maldini what he think about the defense of five. And I was like, defense of five? Why is five? And then I realized that probably, because actually it's five if you think about it in defensive, like when you are defending, at the end of the day, that line doesn't become three, doesn't stay three. We call it the defense of three, but you rarely defend on three. You defend mainly in five, correct? Because I see the line of three only when we are actually building up. When, for example, Chao has the ball that gives it to Kalulu or to Mori. But for the rest, when we are defending, we never defend in three. We defend always in five. That's why I was like, Nesta, do you like the defense of five with Milan? And Maldini was like, he was laughing. He was like, I don't like the defense of five because back in the days they used to play only with the defense of four, two central back with a left and right wing. But now we play with five because it gives you more protection because we don't have anymore the midfield like that can filter a little bit more. So we need to understand what we want to do on the right. Do you want to have I know it's not coming the Ziyech, but you want to have a right wing that push forward, or would you want to have somebody that can more defense than attack? What is going to be the thing? Also, Brahim Diaz like this. I don't know what you think, guys, but I will keep him all the way. Brahim Diaz like this. Fuck yes. I think tonight was the match of Theo Hernandez. MVP of the night. MVP of the night. Absolutely Theo Hernandez for me. Because I really like the way he played. But Brahim Diaz, bravo. Giroud as well, first half. Tough job. Tough job. But he was always there. Very good. Right, give me a minute. I'm gonna take the plug for the electricity, for the power. Here he is back. Let me read some comment the way. Conte as a manager is like Mourinho finished. Ranger said Messia was frustrating in attack today. Yeah. Okay. I read the message. Donnarumma didn't believe project. That's the thing. That's the thing that Peter, you say that this is very right. There are certain players that don't believe in the project. That's why they have to leave. Because imagine you are in a team and you have a project and then you have certain players, especially key players, that they don't believe in the project. If you're a manager, what are you gonna do? You don't want to keep those because they're gonna be infecting who actually believe in the project. So as a manager, as a coach, what you should do is say, look, this is the offer we're gonna give you. And let's be honest, guys. Let's be very honest. Even Leao, if he goes in any other, the team for Leao right now is Milan. Because there is a very big friendship among the players, because he can do whatever he wants. He's our best player, and we are cuddling him. Of course, he's Rafa. We love him. We're cuddling him. He is the player that if fit, in Serie A can destroy the other team. But I don't think, like, if he goes in another team, he's not gonna be the main star of the other team. If he goes to Chelsea, to Manchester City, to PSG, you name it, he's gonna be one of them. So here is the thing: are you gonna go out because of the money, because you don't believe in the project, or you wanna stay because we give you a little bit more of money compared to the others? Because this is also a thing that, I mean, you have to imagine, guys, that first of all, they are millionaires, okay? Because they are all millionaires, not like me and you that I don't have a fucking good internet connection, but yeah. But they are millionaire, right? So, but they are always people like me, you, that in the dressing room they talk like, hey, why everyone here is getting maximum 4 million, 4.5? Why? Is that fair? No. And people get frustrated. Why he's 7? He's not even that good. No, maybe he's good, but he doesn't really play for us. He doesn't believe too much in the project. So at some point, the Milan will have to decide: you want to keep somebody that keeps everyone upset, or you wanna be part with us. People, the plastic fan out there, and this is something that I'm saying live, but the plastic fan out there, they say, we don't have money to buy this, we don't have money to do that, blah, blah, blah. But this is somebody that doesn't watch Milan, doesn't understand about this color. So I don't know, guys. What do you think? Pochettino already has the contract fax on his office to come back to Spurs. Possible, yeah. The Champions League quarter-final first leg will take place on Tuesday, 11 April, and the second leg on the 18th of April. So it's like 1 week after another. So that's gonna be good. I'm wondering if we're gonna play in the first game at home, or we're going to play. I don't know how that works. Di Marzio asked Donnarumma about Milan after he got knocked out. Good man. Di Marzio is an Italian journalist, right? That he asked Donnarumma what do you think about Milan. Okay. The funny thing about, okay, let me read. Sorry. When Young Ho, when pressed back, the wing backs become the extra two in theory. Yeah, that's right. We are playing 3 central defender and 2 wings at the moment, hence 5. Yeah, exactly. The funny thing about Alexis has always been better sitting deep and bullying up and building up, and yet they kept forcing him to play one up on the wing. Yeah, no, man. And yet still they are playing Messia, and what was he offering tonight, really? That's a good question. Don't know. Peter also say, I was saying before in someone's stream, I would let him stay. He's young. Brahim, yeah. Brahim was awesome. Messi and Alexis are opposite in their attributes in terms of offering offense and defense. Brahim is our little demon. CDK has activated Brahim if nothing else. That's very true. Competition, guys. Competition. And Brahim Diaz, I'm sure he wants to stay in Milan. I'm sure 100%, because he got friends, because he liked the environment, because he's playing a lot. So I'm sure he want to stay in Milan. But if he want to stay in Milan, now he need to show off. Lorenzo Martinez, I have to cook dinner, but let's go. Have a good night, Lorenzo. Let's go. Forza Milan. Let's go. Very good. Guys, I'm here in Italy. I'm eating carbs every single day. Luca, ciao. Luca, ladies and gentlemen, let me show you. Luca Z1899, Italian streamer. Okay, he has a channel called Luca Z1899. He always does live stream from every match. Recently, also not only for Milan, but also for other teams. Go check out his channel. True Old Heart Rossonero, true Milan fan from Milan. Today I send him we exchange messages on Instagram. By the way, if you're on Instagram, make sure to follow Old Heart Rossonero, because over there we can exchange DMs, private message and video and stuff like that, like with Yongho, with Ranger, with Peter, of course. We all chat on Instagram. And with Luca, I sent him a message today. I was like, Luca, I don't know. Today I don't feel in it. It's gonna be hard. And he was like, I don't feel yet the match. I just went for a 40 minutes walk with my son, but I don't feel yet the match. I was like, geez, that's a worst excuse ever, because when you start walking around, that's because you're very nervous, you're feeling in the match. But yeah, good. Bravo, grazie Luca, ciao. Dopo 11 anni ai quarti, after 11 years to the quarter final. Believe. Yeah. Yeah, Ranger, I know. Messi has scored some big goals, but who actually created? I think at the end of the year, what's his name? Messi has time to go, for sure. Andrea, we did it, bro. Ciao Luca, figurati. How was the... Aspetta. Luca, dimmi chi vuoi pescare. Chi vuoi adesso? Dimmi chi vuoi. Young, the home, okay. The home and away order is always drawing via lottery. Ah, okay. Unless the okay. So we don't know who's gonna be by lottery. They're gonna pick up. They're gonna take our next opponent, and I think it's gonna be the Thursday after Wednesday. We need to rent Galliani to negotiate for Brahim. I agree, man. Joel, I'm so happy to see Cuti Romero get sent off. He's a clown, man. Romero was a clown since the beginning. Romero was a clown since the beginning. It's good that he's gone. It's good that he's gone. He was so annoying. Romero was a player for Atalanta? No, it was for an Italian team, I think, isn't it? Andre Gibson, I added you on Instagram. Thank you. I will follow you back. Wow. What a night, guys. What a night. Fuck yeah. Super happy. I'm super happy. Inter ovviamente. Minchia, così? Tu sei un pazzo. So I asked Luca, I asked him, what team do you want to have in the quarterfinal? He said, Inter, of course. It's actually, you know what? Now that you make me feel like, it's gonna make a lot of sense if we get Inter. Like, yeah, man. Inter is gonna be good. Il problema, Luca, è chi cazzo dorme. Chi cazzo dorme after? Who's gonna sleep, guys, if we get Inter? Who's gonna be like, oh, man. Next Friday. Ragnar said, Rangers said, I thought the draw was Thursday next week, but it's Friday at noon. 5 a.m. in your time in Texas, brother. Wow. 5 a.m. Wow. So probably it's gonna be like what? Midday for us? 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock? It's Friday. Oh man, that's gonna be big. I hope. I really would love to do a live stream on that day. Doing how to say, Do the live together to understand who we're gonna get. Poof, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be amazing. Wow. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's what time is it? Almost 1 o'clock. 1:30. No, half past midnight. Yeah, that's gonna be iconic if Inter will come out, guys. If Inter will come out, it'll be noon for you unless you suddenly move to Eastern Europe. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, I'm off that day so I can really, really focus on that live stream. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do, before I leave, let's do a quick recap about what's happened today, okay? Just to make sure that at least us, that we stay until late, we know the reality. So the reality of the thing and our thoughts. So number one, ciao Luca, Forza Milan, ciao, 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 ciao. Joyce said, after 9 years and I thought the battle on a rainy day in London, Milan are back in Europe. Yeah, let's go. Quick recap before I finish. Today Milan. After a terrible performance against Fiorentina, I was scared. I was scared because I didn't see the mentality there, but somewhere in the back of my mind, I was like, this is the match of the season, and I'm sure the guys, Pioli as well, he was not gonna let this simply go through and lose. So I was a bit scared. I was a bit scared, and the first half I couldn't sit down, so I was like literally standing up all the time, all the time, all the time. Then what's happened is first half great, not much to say. Second half a little bit more scary, and we should have closed the match early. We need a striker. We don't what's his name, Mike Magnan is one of the best player that we ever got. Defense is working well. Chao is incredible. Kalulu, all these players, they looks like when you see them play, they're like, how long have you been playing for Milan? Wow, they are very, very good. What else? Tonali, Krunic, very, very good. Hernandez, Messia, meh. Giroud, good. Worst player, probably Rafael Leao. Okay, so from now on, it's all how much we pay for Mike. How much we pay for Mike? 18, I think. Not even 20, I think. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, 15. Yeah, see. Yeah, that's good, bro. That's very good. The two match that I now I'm looking for is gonna be beginning of April against Napoli, and what else? And then the Champions League, of course. I like Leao performance. Giroud and Messia were really underwhelming. Giroud, I think he did a very good job instead because he wasn't he every single time he was trying to come closer to the defense, right? He was because Mike Maignan was doing the long pass. He was getting that ball header or try to put it down in a way to create a space for Leao to advance. That's what I think was the tactical idea. But he got a lot of heat from the Tottenham defender, so it was an easy job. And also he's 36, 37. He cannot do this all the time. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you have a fantastic night and especially fantastic day. Thank you to come to the live stream. Thank you all, Peter, Ranger, Yongo, Joel, Luca, it passed before, and all the other guys that they were here, and all the other guys that they are watching. Thank you so much. Always believe in this AC Milan, believing all the time, and I wish you have a good night. Ciao. Forza Milan.